What's going on, guys? In the Works Media, and we are playing some Battlefield 3 on the PC, and I am using a new capture program. Yes, I've changed from Fraps and I've moved over to Doxtry. I guess that's what it's called, is DXOTRY. I don't really know how they pronounce that, but I've moved on from Fraps because Fraps made it so hard for me to play and get good games just because it ate my frame rate. And I have a really good computer, which was really weird that it would be such a detriment to my gameplay. But I was like, I gotta find an alternative, and I've known about this program for a while, so I was like, alright, screw it, I'm making the dive. And it really helped. It made things much better. It doesn't really affect the frame rate at all, to be honest. So if you're a PC guy and you're looking for a cool program to record with, this is definitely the one to go with. Now, I will point out that there are some growing pains with this program, so I don't expect to have flawless integration into your PC game. You will have to do some trial and error to see what works for you. But anyways, 2012 is here, and it's a long year ahead for Battlefield 3. I've been reading a lot lately on the Battlefield 3 DLC rumors out there, and apparently they really plan to have a lot of DLC the next 6 months, going up to June with Battlefield 3. And that's not to mention the fact that they've already said that Battlefield 4 is in the works. So I don't know if that means that we'll see a year-end release, which would be really strange. Are they going to become a Call of Duty type franchise where they release a game every couple years? But the EA has kept no secrets that Battlefield 4 is in the works. So I'm interested to see how that affects Battlefield 3. I mean, are they really going to just do 6 months of DLC? Are they going to do an expansion maybe like they did with Bad Company 2, and they had the back to the Vietnam expansion. So I'm really interested to see what 2003 or 2003. What is wrong with me? 2003. That's like 9 years ago. 2012 has in store for Battlefield, because it's been a really fun time. I really enjoyed Battlefield. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I've really fallen in love with the PC version, to be honest with you guys. And I know the majority of you guys may only play on console, which is understandable. Like, I have nothing against console. You guys know firsthand that I play quite a bit on the console, just because a lot of my friends play on there, a lot of my subs play on there, and I like to play with you guys when I do live streams. I like to play with friends, and but the PC is far superior to the console version. It plays much better. There's more objectives. It just feels like a better game. I feel like Battlefield 3 on the PC, if everyone could experience Battlefield 3 on the PC, they would know that it's a better game than Modern Warfare 3. Now, I'm not trying to start a flame war or anything, but it's really hard to support Modern Warfare 3 in terms of Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3, just because Battlefield 3 did so much more than Modern Warfare 3 even considered. And I think just for that, it should get props. As you see me making my way to this tank, I don't know why this guy got out of it, but this tank is now mine. And I've been really enjoying doing some tank play. I know a lot of you guys criticize me for never using the vehicles. Well, guys, here's some vehicle play for you. It's not going to last too long, but I'm going to get a handful of kills and disable a vehicle, so there you go. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how EA addresses Battlefield 3, in the next couple months. I'm really excited for the DLC, honestly. The Carcan DLC was some of the best DLC I have ever experienced as a gamer. And it was just amazing. Like, I felt like they put a lot of effort into it. I liked the assignments, I liked the weapons, I liked the maps. There's really nothing they did wrong in the DLC, to be honest. It was just overall a really good experience as a gamer, from a gamer standpoint, on the Carcan. Not to mention that it was free for most people, which a lot of I already pointed out that I don't have Carcan for the PC, so I don't really know how it plays on the PC, which is unfortunate. I got it for free, obviously, on the console, but I didn't buy it on the oops, sorry there, buddy. I didn't buy it on the PC just because I got the normal edition. So I'm too poor to buy it. Struggling college student, can't afford Carcan DLC. I know, sad state of affairs, but I get that guy as he's repairing his tank, and I got picked off by his buddy. And you notice this guy kills me like 3 times in this game. He's the only guy killing me, and it was making me so mad. Like, I just had a vendetta against that guy. Yeah. I mean, 2012, I'm hoping, there's a rumor out there that one of the maps is going to be a New York City map for Battlefield. And I think that would be really interesting. What are we going to see from a New York City map? I mean, like skyscrapers and stuff like that. I think it'll probably be similar to the some of the maps we saw in in the campaign, you know, some of the campaign layouts. It'll be interesting to see how they integrate that in the multiplayer. I know it'd be it seems like a more urban environments would really benefit the series. I mean, I know we have Cyan Crossing and we have what's the other map? Operation Metro's very urban. But it doesn't really feel like there's a lot of level fighting, which I know some people don't like level fighting just for the fact that it's kind of hit or miss on, you know, you get into a lobby with a lot of campers, you're going to see a lot of people just sitting in buildings, and it's going to be frustrating for a lot of players. So I think the DICE will have to be really careful about how they design their maps. You know, I'm sure what they'll probably do is they'll have an offering of maybe like 2 infantry maps and 2 urban maps, which I think Carcan was really balanced in terms of infantry versus vehicles. I think that it offered a lot of new vehicles and a lot of cool things, like that stupid little dune buggy thing that you see everybody riding around in. Those are cool. You know, they're a little bit faster than the Jeep, but they lack the stamina, I guess you could say. You know, the durability of the Jeep. So it's interesting to see what they offer in terms of weapons as well. Will they put more weapons in the game? I know they did it with Carcan, but for some reason I have a feeling that we will not be seeing any more weapons with the other DLC, just because DLC is really hard for them to balance weapons. I know that from the Modern Warfare side of things, I know I don't want to sound like a COD fanboy, but they've always said it's too hard to balance weapons in DLC. That's why they can't do it. They don't want to introduce a weapon that completely changes the game, which is really ridiculous if you think about it. They just don't want to give you weapons. They don't want to waste time doing it. Whereas DICE has always given us weapons in some sort of DLC. But I think that Carcan is going to be the last one that really does that. I think it'll be the last one that we really see weapons from, which is unfortunate, but you know, I can understand. They've already got so many weapons in the game, it might get a little out of hand. So I'll be interested to see what happens in that respect. But this gameplay is winding down. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. All you PC fanatics out there are happy that I'm finally posting some more PC gameplay. But I'm trying to post more PC. I'll probably be posting more of that in the future, just because I'm enjoying it more on this platform than I am on console, just because it plays a little bit better. But I'm working my kinks out with my new recording software. You know, you see a little bit of bleeps and bumps there. That's because I was working the kinks out. But eventually I will have that down pat, and we will have perfect gameplay. But I will see you guys next time. Peace out.